Alright, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Black Ops Cold War, and today I'm gonna do something profound, something truly innovative. In fact, I may go as far as to say that this has not been attempted in the modern landscape of YouTube. Today, I will be complaining about something that is not Black Ops Cold War. I know, hold your applause till the end of the video. Yeah, sorry for those of you guys who like to see, like, camo progress or anything crazy like that, but one, I haven't had a whole lot of time to grind recently, and two, I've got this nice fucking story to rant on about, so onwards to Nuketown we go. But before we get started, if you do enjoy this video, definitely be sure to leave a like, and if you're new and you haven't yet, then subscribe and stick around. So the story on the docket for today's agenda has to do with my Dota 2 account. Now yes, before we get started here, for the half of you that are gonna say, Rob, why the fuck are you talking about Dota 2 in a COD video? And for the other half of you that are like, Rob, you haven't uploaded Dota 2 in like a week, what the fuck? I would have done this over a Dota video, but my motivation to play that game is currently through the floor for reasons I'm about to explain. And no, it has nothing to do with me sucking at that game, although that is getting to be a bit of a situation. I do need to figure that out. Everybody who sees this, please go tweet at BSJ and ask him to coach me. I really need help. What in the world? Nope, not complaining about lag, not complaining about Cold War today. I actually don't even know what's happening in this game right now. So anyway, the story I have is related to something I talked about before, but I'll give a quick recap in case anybody missed the video. Basically, as I mentioned before, I played a shit ton of Dota 2 like 5 years ago on a different account. I made a new account because that old one is at a much higher skill ranking than I personally think I am at the moment, and I'd rather not go into games and just fucking feed, you know what I mean? But on that old account, I had a pretty, I'd say, significant collection of rare and pretty cool skins for a lot of my favorite characters. How did none of those bullets hit that guy? I'm sorry, I gotta take a break from the topic for a second, but look at my connection down there and explain to me why the fuck this game is lagging all over the place. Like, what is going on here? But yeah, so I have a pretty solid collection of rare skins for all of my favorite heroes pretty much on an older account. But I figured rather than purchase them all again, it'd probably be better for me to just, you know, transfer them over. So that was where the problem started. So first of all, apparently you can't gift stuff unless you've been friends with an account for at least 365 days or 30 days if you have the authenticator done. So my next thought was to try and trade between the two accounts, but I don't have the email login anymore that's associated with that account. So because of this, I wasn't able to log in the browser to initiate the trade. What is happening in this game right now, man? Dude, why do I have packet loss? I have dude, it's not my connection, man. This game is dog shit. Not complaining about Cold War, Rob. Not complaining about Cold War. But yeah, basically, because of that and a couple other things, I wasn't able to trade either. However, I did find a solution. I do have a third Steam account that's linked to an email I have access to, and it's been friends with my Dota account for more than a year. So my plan was, okay, I'll just gift all the stuff to that account. Also, like, dude, just look at this connection. Like, what is happening? But anyway, my plan was to gift all the stuff to this intermediary account, and then I could trade everything over from this intermediary account because I actually had access to the email address associated with it. So this was the plan. Now, I talked about all of this about 2 weeks ago, so you might be thinking, okay, why are you bringing this up 2 weeks later? Well, the reason is that when I traded everything over, or I started to anyway, I ran into like 8 billion problems. First of all, apparently you can only gift like 8 items a day, and I have like 50. So that's the first thing, so I've had to do this like periodically. And then the second thing was that after you gift something, apparently it's on trade cooldown for like 2 weeks. So when I traded over the initial set of stuff, which is actually most of the stuff I really wanted, it said I couldn't trade those until the day I'm recording this, which is the day before you're seeing this. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. You know, there's nothing I can do. This is only really happening because, you know, I forgot to log into that other email anyway, so whatever, I get what I get. So I wait the 2 weeks. And over this span of time, I've been like, you know, trading over all those other items so that I can kind of do them all just like back to back to back. So then, like I said, today's the day. Finally, I should in theory be able to trade everything over like I wanted to because the cooldown's over. So I sit down today to initiate the trade. I log in, everything's fine. I'm able to access my items from the trade window, and I go and I set things up, and I'm getting ready to, like, you know, just trade over all the items, and I'm gonna trade back like some random sticker I got from a, you know, game I played for like an hour or something, right? And then I notice in the bottom of the trade window that Steam says that it's gonna be holding the items for 15 days. I'm like, excuse me, what the fuck? Why is this happening? So I Google it, and I find out that apparently if your Steam account's not verified through some mobile app, then like all trades, what the fuck just happened there? Oh. But yeah, if your Steam account's not verified through this app, apparently all of your trade items get held for up to 15 days, I guess depending on the value. So now I'm pissed. I already had to wait 2 fucking weeks after gifting these to trade them over, and now I'm basically gonna have to wait another 2 weeks to trade them again. So now it's basically been a whole fucking month since I started trying to transfer these items over. Now I am able to find like an out. Basically, I realized that if you do the stupid authenticator thing and you've had it done for 7 days, then I guess Steam won't question your trades anymore. So that's essentially what I do. I set about setting up this weird authentication system for both accounts, and now I have to wait 7 days until I can trade my items over and not have them be held for 15 days. Because I figured, you know, 7 days for the whole lot of them is better than having to wait 15 days for each and every different set that I'm trying to trade. Because at that rate, I'm not gonna have all my items for months. Now, I would like to pause and point this out here. I am fully aware that most of what I'm complaining about right now is my fault. Like, all of this probably could have been solved with, like, you know, 2 seconds worth of Google research and not me just kind of clicking around and guessing at what the best thing would be. But, like, honestly, this whole, like, gifting an account cooldown and shit, like, I kind of understand why they're doing it. It's obviously for security, you know, like, in the event your account gets hacked, somebody's not just gonna steal all of your shit. But I would also like to point out that, like, every single one of these accounts belongs to me. I can prove that they're all mine. And I did reach out to Steam support and say, like, hey, you know, I can prove that these accounts are legit. They're owned by the people that say they own them. Can we just, like, bypass this whole fucking cooldown process? And they basically told me to go fuck myself. I was also given a stern warning that apparently transferring these items between accounts is actually not allowed. Too bad, Steam. Fuck you. I'm not spending $200 more on this shit. I refuse. So anyway, that's kind of my big complaint for the day, is just this overly fucking complicated process that I've been forced to endure here for some reason. Because, you know, God forbid this goes simply, right? But anyway, that's kind of why I've been feeling so unmotivated to play Dota recently. Oh, hey, look, I got the new kill streak. Wait, let's see how fucked up this is. Oh, there's 1, there's 2. Because the thing is, right, and I'm sure those of you who've played like maybe Fortnite or another game where, you know, you can get cool skins or whatever can relate. Having to go back to a default skin after having had like the coolest thing that exists, like that's never fun. But like you can manage with it as long as you know, like, okay, I don't have access to those skins anymore. But now the motivation is like super gone because now I technically do have access to the skins. I'm just not being allowed to use them because of a whole bunch of like arbitrary rules put in place that don't apply to me. Because I'm not hacking, I'm not stealing somebody's shit. Why did it spawn me there? Also, dude, this straight for how many times has this gone? Are you serious? This is the dumbest kill streak. How many kills dude, I was like 10 negative before I called that in. What is happening? This kill streak is dumb. Remove it from the game, please. But yeah, it's like I have access to these items. I just am not being allowed to use them just in case I might be hacking myself. So anyway, that's it. That's the big rant for the day, pretty much. I am annoyed that Steam has the audacity to take basic security measures. Granted, I shouldn't really complain. I mean, I'm playing Call of Duty and you know, they designed a million-plus player-based cross-platform battle royale game and didn't think to include anti-cheat. So I suppose when compared to the competition, I really shouldn't be complaining. But still, man, it's just so annoying that I have to go through this fucking process. It's like, one, I already purchased all of these items. They were purchased by me. They were actually purchased on a credit card I still own. I could probably call American Express and ask them, like, hey, can you pull my credit card records from like 5 years ago? I'm sure they have that somewhere, and I could like prove, like, yeah, I purchased these things. Give them to me. And I'm not smurfing or anything either. I mean, I guess I'm technically smurfing, but like literally, if I try to play in a 4K Dota bracket, I'm going to get destroyed. I'm basically just gonna be griefing the game for everybody else because I'm not a 4K player anymore. So I don't know, this whole process is just annoying the fuck out of me. I just want my Shadow Fiend skins back, man. That's really it. Dude, this thing looks so fucking cool, by the way. I know it's completely unrelated to everything I've just been talking about, but dude, like, this right here is one of the few purchases I've made on this game that I do not regret at all. The Battle Pass this season, beginning to regret that because I will be astounded if I even get to tier 50. Dude, what is with the connection in these lobbies? I really don't understand. Like, the funny thing is when the packet loss happens, my ping isn't spiking. Like, usually when you have packet loss, it's because your ping goes through the fucking roof, right? Or maybe not because, but like that's usually, they usually happen in tandem, right? But my ping stays between like 30 and 50 the whole time. It's just, I don't know, man, maybe the servers are fucked up. But anyway, that's about it. That was really all I had to complain about today in this fine Call of Duty video. I kind of succeeded in my mission. I think I only complained about this game like twice, and both of them were valid, I think. I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on with the connection. So yeah, pray for my Steam account. And to those of you couple Dota subscribers I have, if you're watching this video and you made it to this point, I do apologize for my lack of consistency with that, I guess. I do want to make that like a consistent series on the channel. I just, like I said, man, trying to motivate yourself to play with a default skin when the super cool skin is like right in front of you and you just can't equip it. I don't know, man. Something about that just makes me not want to play. But anyway, as always, if you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content. That's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one.